gentlemen, welcome back to Auto Auction Rebuilds. We got a special video for you guys today, man. Look who I got with me. Monkey Wrench Mike.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what's your name?
Hi, mate. General manager here.
Hi, mate. General manager out here. Is this still considered LA?
This is considered
This
LA.
is still Los Angeles? Well, you got some...
I know.
I'm
There's so
looking
much
around.
eye candy out here.
I'm looking around, I'm like, there's this orange thing, and then you got a Rolls Royce, a Bentley Bentayga. It looks like someone just barely rear-ended this. McLaren 570S, yeah. You got a Porsche back there, another. But don't worry though, guys. I'm coming back tomorrow to get all that. We're here for one reason. How long do you think this car has been here for?
It's been here for a couple months now.
Couple months. So the guy that owns this is a collector.
Yep.
And I found out that he bought this from Mecum Auctions. And for those of you that don't, you know Mecum, right? I'm sure you know Mecum. Yeah, that's a, you know, it may not be Barrett Jackson, but Mecum's a good auction, right? When a car comes from Mecum, that's a good sign. So I saw this thing online weeks ago, and I've been watching it. And it keeps going for $39,750, and the guy that owns it won't sell it. He wants $40,000, period. He won't budge. So Monkey Wrench Mike and I flew from Oklahoma. What time we leave this morning?
Well, I left Tulsa at 3. We left Oklahoma City at 5:15.
Yeah, and we got here at
Well,
8:15?
8:11 LA time.
yeah 8 LA time.
Yeah.
So for us, we're kind of jet lagged too.
Yeah.
It's weird. The time difference is kind of screwing us. But here it is. This is a legit. No BS. This is not a fake. This is one of those cars you don't have to ask, is it a clone? Is it real? Everything about this car is legit. It's documented. In fact, Ken told me he might even be able to get me all the paperwork. He said he may be able to get all the paperwork for it. There's a couple things that I noticed off the bat. One is the paint is very faded. And next are the stripes. You can clearly see there's some, the stripes just started deteriorating. It doesn't even look like anything scratched it. It really looks like they just started coming apart.
Right.
The stripe kit for this is 110 bucks. And that's one of the things I really like about the Chevelle. It's a very common car, so there's nothing really special about it. Like, we'll go into car shows and stuff, there'll be 10 other ones of these there, probably a 70 and up, because that's the more common year. But at the same time, if I break down somewhere and I need a caliper, or I need a distributor cap, or plugs, I can just go into almost any auto parts. They're going to have parts for this car.
Yep.
Some of the other cars I've been looking at, that is not the case. Parts are expensive. They're hard to find. Most of the Mopars I've been dealing with lately, that's what I've been running into. So I thought maybe it's time to go with, and another thing, the satellite, everybody says, not a real muscle car. It's not a real muscle car because it's only got a 318. Okay, here you go. Is this muscle car enough for you? 69 Chevelle SS 396 12-bolt Posi rear-end 4-speed Muncie transmission. I think that qualifies as muscle car. Yeah. It's a special color orange. I think it's called like a Monaco orange or something. It was a very expensive option. Obviously, the car has been redone. I highly doubt that this is original condition. If it is, wow. The vinyl top, excellent condition. No bubbling in the back. The bright work, all seated properly. No pitting, no rust. And the best part, no overspray anywhere. Like, it's almost like someone took the whole car apart and painted everything and then put it back there. Isn't that how a proper restoration's done?
That's exactly
Yeah, I think that I wouldn't know anything about that because all I buy are these. I buy cheaper. This would be the most money I've ever spent on any car at auction, I should say. At auction. My Hellcat was twice this, but from auction,
Right.
this would be the most expensive car.
It's a big gamble, yeah.
It's a big gamble. Now, from what I understand, it's been sitting for many years. The guy didn't drive it, and he finally just got tired of it sitting in his garage, and he sent it over here. And he sends a lot of his cars to you guys.
Lots of them.
So he's a good customer.
Big customer.
Okay. Let's just take a quick walk around. You guys tell me what you think. It's a lot of money. For me, it's a lot of money. To say I'm nervous is an understatement. You got more of the stripes. It's not really scratched. It looks like it's just coming apart. There's some scratches down here, some light scratches there, but I mean the paint, it looks to be in good shape. Look at this, even in here. I mean, this thing looks phenomenal. First thing I do if it will make it home. I mean, it's a long way from California back to, from Los Angeles to Oklahoma City. That's a bit of a drive. The first thing I do is take it down to the Auto Spot LLC and have Brian over there do a cut, paint correction, ceramic coating, and I guarantee you this paint would come back looking absolutely beautiful. So let's pop the hood real quick. Let's take a look. Obviously, I don't have to tell you what's under the hood. I mean, I shouldn't have to tell you what's under the hood. It says it all over the car. Ugh. Can you grab that handle?
Yep.
It's easier if you got two hands.
There you go.
There we go. Oh my goodness. So if I buy this, I'm gonna have to pay valet parking $50 a day for two cars. We just take the other one back. We'll daily drive this one out here in LA. Gas is what, $6.19 a gallon or something?
Yeah.
$6.19.
Yeah, $6.19 a gallon. That's great, man. We'll drive
Only
this.
enough to get to Nevada.
So I look under the hood, and one of the other things I notice, all the stickers, everything's here. Your original air compressor. Now somebody took the belt off, but look at this. The clutch is free. The pulley, free. Then you look at things like this hose. Genuine GM with, and Mike pointed this out earlier, the clamps, original. Delcotron 12 volt alternator.
Delcotron, baby.
Okay. Then you got Chevrolet, I can't read what that says, #1 team. It's got headers. It's got an Edelbrock Performer intake, 396 turbojet. Originally would have been 350 horsepower. Who knows? Maybe it's more. Maybe it's been cammed. Who knows what they did to it? All the components under here look very original, aside from that intake manifold and probably the carburetor as well. But even the hose going to the air breather there, General Motors. Look at this air conditioning system. Look at the bolts. This is another thing I look for. All of the bolts under here are not painted. All right, they're shiny stainless. So someone didn't just throw these on here and paint the whole car. This is like someone had this whole car torn apart and then they put it back together. Look at the hinges. You can tell these were all installed after the car was painted as well. Somebody did this right, guys. Somebody did this right, and they had to for it to have been at Mecum. And I think it was at Mecum in, I don't know, 2013. I think you got the old school. They kind of look like bias plies, the white oval Firestones. Take a look at the tread. Hopefully those are still decent, not flat spotted. I'd hate to immediately have to go put a set of tires on the car. No, it needs a battery. Let's take a look at the interior. The doors line up so nice and open so smooth. This is amazing. Look at your stickers, your factory stickers with your tire pressure, the GM. Oh, it's like a Medal of Honor having that right there. Look at the screws. This thing, I'm kind of scared because I really want it. I really, really want it, guys. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. Take a look in the trunk real quick and see what we got back here. Oh, look at that. Isn't that a Magnum? I think that's a Magnum wheel. This tire is old. Looks old anyway, but it does have a spare. It seems to be missing the jack. There's the jack base. The jack itself seems to be missing in action, but we got a CD player. So this thing, secret audio. This thing's got a hidden radio in it. Well, that'll be interesting to find. Same thing with the stickers here. They were all applied after the car was painted. I'm going to be very careful closing this so that I don't catch the antenna there. The trunk closes very, very nicely. Look at this. Wow. So he bought it and just never drove it. Look at the paint under here. It's, wow. Sway bars and everything, man. Like, this thing is ready to go. You think it'll start, or you think it needs a jump?
I don't know, but if it does, look what we got.
We got a booster pack.
We got
a booster pack. Let's see what she wants to do here. There's your 4-speed Muncie right there. Your old school radio. AC. You've got a tach. Let me get you guys in here a little closer. You got a tachometer right there. Gas, temperature, oil pressure, battery, a clock in the middle. Then your speedo, it's got a 120 mile an hour speedometer. Of course, manual windows, manual locks, SS396 badging right there. Center console, you've got whatever this is. I guess this is the radio. I'm not sure how that works. And then some kind of a remote control. Again, don't know how that works either, but well, we can figure that out later. The radio is not important. Let's see what she does. Clutch. The clutch feels very good. It's not a hard clutch. It's something that you could, I think you could drive around in traffic without too much trouble. Clutch feels nice. The gears, reverse is right there, and then you got first, second, third, and fourth. Yeah, okay, reverse, first, second, third, fourth. Let's see what she does.
Come on, come on.
Oh, wow.
She sounds good.
Gently let off the clutch. What do you think?
You know what she's saying?
Buy me.
Buy me, buy me.
So if I buy it, I can go home and tell Jessica that you were really sitting here just egging me on to buy it.
Twisting your arm.
Twisting my arm.
No, even the car says it's okay to buy. Yeah. You know why? It says okay right there, right by the radiator. Okay.
Okay. Power steering, power brakes, air conditioning. Okay. I mean, this is a well-optioned car.
What is always broken on the cars that you buy?
Oh, windshield wipers?
Test them.
Oh, windshield wipers.
Yeah, see if they work.
Oh, dude.
There's your answer.
Oh, dude, the wipers work. How about the headlights? Can you go check the lights?
Yeah. What do they look like? Bright. Yep. Low. Yep.
Really?
Yeah.
Signals left.
Blinker. Yep.
Right.
Right.
You're kidding. Horn.
Everything's working.
Get ready. I'm gonna honk the horn. Don't freak out.
Aww.
Even the horn works. You got your seat belts up here. Oh wow. Guide to the new GM ignition lock system. There's even instructions. This is about as mint as you're gonna find one of these. It idles a little rough. It's probably got old gas. When you give it a little throttle, listen how it clears up.
Right there, yeah, right there, right at the top.
Right there.
Yeah.
Super.
Hit your brakes. Let me see your brakes.
All right, we'll check the brake lights.
Yep.
Okay, what about rear signals?
Left, yep. Everything works. Do your reverse light.
I think that's reverse.
Yeah,
really?
They work. They work.
The reverse lights work too. Wow. Okay.
Well, now it's time to commit.
Commit, that means go to the bank?
You have to commit.
That means go to the bank. That's,
yeah, see?
I hear an exhaust leak.
Everything's gonna be
Everything's okay. All right, I hear a tad bit of an exhaust leak. Nothing too crazy. I bet it's the.
You want me to hit it a little bit? Hit the gas just a tad?
I hear it coming from up here somewhere. Yeah, just a little bit. Don't run me over.
No, I won't. Because there's a cool car in front of you.
Yeah. Go in reverse and run over that Mercedes or whatever that is back there. Yeah, it's got a very slight header leak. That's not bad. Let me go back to the exhaust.
Even your clock works.
The clock works too? I didn't even check the clock.
The clock is working.
Oh my goodness. Listen to that. Wow. There's a little bit of paint coming off this black here. So I mean, it's not a show car, but dang man, this is nice. So nice. I left the headlights on.
Yeah. The only thing wrong with it, your screw isn't screwed in all the way right here.
Uh-oh.
So.
And it's missing a driver. Okay, guys. I guess I need to go to Chase. There's a Chase right up the street.
Have you hit it?
No.
And then you don't want to do that?
No.
Can I hit it?
Give it. Yeah, you give it a little gas. Go ahead. It ain't gonna hurt it.
No, just a little.
Okay. What do you think, man?
I think it's sold.
Does it come with a warranty?
It does not.
Can I get a 30-day written bumper to bumper?
No, you get a warranty as soon as you leave that gate. It's yours.
Hey, do I have to go out that gate, or can we take it? Is there another? That gate looks
That's
dangerous
the only
over
one,
there.
the only one.
Good Lord. All right, man, I want to thank you very much for taking time out of your day
Of course.
to come out here and help me make this video and show me the car. I know you guys are super busy, so Copart, guys, if you don't know, well, now you know. Copart.com. Check. Oh,
I just so they
boy.
can hear you better.
Part of the
You had me sit there going, oh, no. Well, man, I appreciate it. Guys, I guess I'm going to go to the bank. I got to go see if they'll even give. I've never asked for a cashier's check this week. I don't know what they're going to be like. Wait a minute, huh? You need 3 forms of ID, birth certificate. I don't know. But there's a Chase right up the street from here, I think.
This is Bank of America. Chase, you got to drive a little more.
Oh, crap. Okay, well, we'll go. We'll drive to Chase. We'll go get us a cashier's check. We'll come back, and the next time you see this car, it should be from here. Sitting. Is that a Ferrari? Oh, it's a kit car. It's a kit car. Okay, I should have known better. Okay. Let's get this thing paid for, wrapped up, guys, and I guess the next fun part comes rush hour traffic in LA, trying to drive back to the hotel and put it in valet parking and hope that they know how to drive a stick shift.
Yep.
That's a great idea. What do you think, Mike?
Well, we had a little stumble.
Well, it's a big stumble.
Yeah.
Mike almost got jacked for the Porsche, and they were going after the Porsche, not the Chevelle. That makes perfect sense. The Chevelle got stuck in second gear. I had to call Mike, and I was like, dude, we can't get on the highway. We got to go very, very slow because I'm stuck in second gear.
Yeah.
It was a scary situation. The tires were all 10 pounds underinflated, which might attribute to some of the kind of wonky, squishy feel that I had. The air cleaner, this definitely needs to be replaced. This is...
There's no part number.
That's gross. We're just going to have to try to find one.
Yeah.
We'll have to open some boxes and find one that fits. We got some more information, though. The carburetor is a quick fuel DFT Slayer. I don't know what that means. Sounds good, though. It's a Slayer. Slayer. Sounds really good. I'm sure everybody's wondering how the transmission is now. Just randomly, I got it up to 30 in second gear, and it was starting to wind up a little bit, and it just came back. I don't know. So I know everybody's going to want to see that build code down there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a picture of that, because that's got like all the pertinent information about this vehicle. I can tell you, it said, I'll just put a picture there for you. Okay, there you go. There's a picture. You can see it, so you guys can verify everything for yourself. Now, I have taken some things on the interior apart, because look at this. Tell me what you think. I've taken this cap off of the console here. Look how the shifter is rubbing into this plastic. All right, and I think some of the other plastic pieces were hitting, so I can't take it out of gear now. This is like park. When the key is out, it will not come out of gear. It is smacking up against this plastic. I think the cover that was on this is actually affecting this thing's ability to shift. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm going to mess around with it a little bit, try to make some adjustments up here, probably move this bolt, flip it. See how short it is on this side, how fat it is on this side? I think if we were to flip this bolt around, it would make all the difference in the world. So that's what I'm going to work on. We're at AutoZone. Bingo. Good old AutoZone. We're going to go in there and grab, what do we need? Razor blades?
Yep.
Rags to clean the windows.
Yep.
Razor blades, rags, an air filter, and windshield wipers. Oh wow, there's nothing left of that windshield wiper. Yeah, we need windshield wipers for both of these, assuming I can figure out how you even take these off. Maybe I'll leave these alone. Yeah, maybe I'll leave those alone. I don't. I'm afraid of trying to take them off.
Yeah.
And not being able to put them back again.
They should just pop right out, but
You think?
should.
You want to try?
I don't want to break it. It's your
Have
brand
at
new
it,
car.
Mike. Have at it. Yeah, you go ahead. If it breaks, it breaks.
No, it should just pop out.
I want to get these stickers off too. Get these things cleaned up a little bit, and then we're going to hit the road, and we're going to see how the old Chevelle does on a 1,500-mile journey home after sitting for years and years, not being driven. It should go great.
Cross your fingers, folks.
Yeah. All right, guys, we got the Chevelle cleaned up. We got the new air filter on it. The fuel filter was a bear. That sucker was stuck, and it was one of those old plastic filters. So I had to cut part of the hose to get it off. But there it is. There's Monkey Wrench Mike with new windshield wipers. You ready? Oh, my sunglasses, dude. I need those. We got to find gas. And then we got to figure out how far this car is going to get on a tank of gas. She's ready, guys. I buttoned it up. I think the issue was some plastic components was jamming the shifter that sit underneath that. So I removed those and put them in the trunk. I think she's ready. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Hey, you should be. You got the good car. You got the good car. You know what? We're switching. I'm kidding. You know I gotta drive this. Our first stop is Needles, California.
Woohoo!
Yeah, they got some good edible, good eatery places. Yeah. We're gonna go meet a subscriber, Atomic F Sport. I'm gonna go see how he's doing. Haven't seen him in a while. Make sure she's in neutral. Oh, it just sounds so good. Did you rev it? I didn't hear anything. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can't hear anything. All right, guys, it is time. Unfortunately, the odometer doesn't work. I found that out. The odometer doesn't work. Almost everything else in this car works. No odometer. Let's get on our way to Needles, California. All right, we got some of that LA traffic for you guys. We're about to get on 605. I don't know if you can even see that, but how far have we driven? So far, 7.8 miles. Is probably further than this car has driven in a very, very long time. It's a showstopper, man. People stop and talk about it. They thumbs up you on the road. It's a hot car. Everything looks good. Gauges are looking good. Unfortunately, first gear is popping out. I put a little throttle into it earlier and tried to get a little loose with it, and I mean, immediately, once you put some power to first gear, she pops right out of first gear, guys. It makes an awful noise. So I'm gonna have to baby this thing in first gear. She just don't like it. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna get back to driving. We're on the road. Next stop, hopefully, if we can make it, 200 and some miles, is Needles, California. And I guess we will check in either in Needles or when we need to stop and get gas next. Man, guys, we cut it close. Oh, wow. Let me show you this gas gauge.
At the stop sign, turn right onto Crucero Road.
We are out of gas.
Onto Ludlow Road.
And there's a Chevron right there. Like, we pushed her about as far as we could. We're gonna, what is this guy doing, man? Come on. Some people running out of gas here. We cut it so close. I don't even know how many miles we've driven. We'll find out here in just a second. I'm pulling this Chevron. Hopefully it doesn't pop out of gear. Don't pop out of gear. Yep, popped out of gear.
Onto Ludlow Road. Then turn right into the parking lot.
Popped out of gear. I told you guys, first gear is kind of rough on this. I wonder how much gas is here. I don't even know where we are. We're getting pretty close to California, Nevada. We're getting close to Nevada. I'm gonna pull up here. They've got 91, that's perfect. All right. To turn off the car, it's gotta be in reverse. Watch this. If I take it out of reverse, put it in first, you can't turn it off. It's got to be in reverse. How about that? Let's see how far we've driven, guys. Let's see how Monkey Wrench Mike is doing here in a minute. There's the Chevron. All right, we have driven 149 miles. I don't know if you can see that or not, but 149 miles. So this car only gets 150 miles to a tank of gas. We're going to be stopping a lot. Let's see what kind of fuel economy she gets. All right, guys, we're done filling up. It's about time to get back on the road again. So it's about a 15-gallon tank. It held 14 gallons. It was $100 for 14 gallons. Gasoline here is $7.19 a gallon, right there for 91. So we're getting about 10.7 miles a gallon, which for this car is pretty good. There she is. She should be good to go now, guys. We're ready to get back on the road. Next stop is Needles, California. Let's make sure that gas gauge shows full. Bingo, she's full, she's happy. Move this out the way. Go park over by Monkey Wrench Mike. There we go. She does sound good. She sounds real good, guys. Don't pop out of first gear. It's so embarrassing, guys. More than anything, it's embarrassing. I can start out in second gear. I just prefer not to. There we go. All right, we're parked by Monkey Wrench Mike. I'm gonna go inside, use the restroom. And I guess we'll come back when we're in Needles, California. Hey, we're in Needles, California.
Woohoo! My favorite town.
Oh, you've been here before, huh?
Never.
We raced, or someone else raced.
We tried.
What happened?
We tried.
What happened?
Well, you have 2 more cylinders than I do.
Oh, okay. I mean, but that's modern technology.
I know. I was a little disappointed.
You're telling me that my old 69 Chevelle
Yeah. Yeah.
took a 2013 Porsche?
It flattened the Porsche.
Oh my goodness.
I couldn't keep up with you.
Oh my
I
goodness.
tried. I really
believe
tried.
you did.
Yeah.
I believe it. Oh, there's some guy walking up. Gee,
Yeah.
I hate when this happens, man. You're in here recording a video and then some random person walks and is like, hey,
Okay.
you got $1? What's up, man? How's it going, dude? Huh?
You got $5?
Yeah. I got 5
I'm
bucks.
Mike. Nice to meet you.
I think, well, I've seen some of your videos before.
Oh, okay. Yeah. What's your name?
Joseph.
Joseph. Nice to meet you, sir.
You
Very
did
good.
The news, you were a news anchor.
I used
in
to do the
Tulsa, right?
news. Yeah.
And you did an interview with him.
I did. That's how we
Yeah.
met.
Yeah, that's how I first heard of you.
Yeah.
I remember
Okay.
the
Well,
interview.
good.
Yeah,
Nice
Now
to
he's
meet you.
retired and he does YouTube.
that's awesome.
I just hang on to his coattails. So.
One day he's gonna slingshot past me, but not like today when I whooped you with the Porsche in my 69 Chevelle.
That car blew that car away.
Sorry.
It really did.
Sorry.
It did.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Now, it probably cost me $20 or maybe even $30 to do that.
Yeah.
And you probably got 29 miles a gallon. But
still.
Yeah, but still. Guys, this is Joseph. You guys may remember him.
How's it going?
You only been in like one, oh, dude,
One
wrong
video.
brand. Wrong brand. No. Cut. Well, I got some Tesla merch in the car. You want some Tesla merch? You invested in Lucid too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was. I pulled out.
Oh, you did?
I pulled out of everything.
Oh,
I took
okay.
I took all my money. I pulled everything I had out, and I said, let's go buy cars and go travel. And that's
There you go.
That's what I've been doing. I heard you did pretty good.
For a brief bit.
Oh,
For a brief bit, but it's a long-term thing.
yeah.
These
Well,
computer chip shortages are just keeping all the EV stocks down right now.
that whole COVID thing, huh?
Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Damn. I've been hearing that just about everywhere. Well, guys, as far as the Chevelle is going, let's go pop the hood real quick because after doing 100 and okay, how fast were we going? Just go ahead and admit it.
I'll have to refer to the video. You were going faster than me. We'll put it
Well,
that
yeah,
way.
I know that. We know that. We know I was going fast. When I looked down at my speedometer, it said, I can't remember if it said 110 or 115.
Yeah.
And I know my speedometer is 5 miles an hour off. So that means I was either going 115 or 120. And let me tell you guys, I know by today's standards, that does not sound fast. That's not fast. But I'm here to tell you, in a 1969 car, 115 miles an hour is pretty damn sketchy. All right, you see those tires? Those are bias plies.
Oh, yeah?
Those are not like traditional radials. The car handles great. I'm just saying at around 115 miles an hour or so.
Was it a little shaky?
No,
No?
it wasn't shaky at all. What's the verdict?
I'm watching. You
Okay.
can't see it, so yeah.
All right, grab the hood and lift it up. Let's make sure nothing's smoking, nothing is leaking. Good pressure. It's not, dude, it's not even hot. I can put my hand on this. Nothing. I sure wish I had hooked this air conditioning up earlier. It was hot for me. It was like 86 degrees out here.
Oh, that's nothing for me.
I was sweating. You know what's funny is I sold my Teslas,
Yeah,
and I sold my truck, and I'm selling my Harley. That's the next thing to go. And I'm parked in front of an Electrify America charging station where I used to charge my BMW i3.
Well, that was the first vlog
Right.
that I was in.
Yeah. And now look at me. I'm back at the charging station, but there's nothing they can do for me here.
You want a quick little recap?
Yeah.
Okay.
A quick recap, sure. Let's
Here we
see.
go.
Let's see. 110, 111, 115, 16, and there. Whoop! What happened, Mike? What happened there? Did
You
forget?
left me in the dust right there.
Did you forget where the gas pedal was?
I was on it. Yeah.
Good girl, man. I'm here to tell you this. The thing runs at like 3,500 RPM when I'm cruising at about 75, and it does run out of top end around 115 or 120. The gears, it's not the engine. The gears just run out of it, man. It's like I was kind of disappointed I didn't have a little more in it.
Yeah.
But this is not, I mean, it is a muscle car. It's 396 big block. It is a Muncie 4-speed. I think it's an M20 or an M21. It is a muscle car, 100%. But by today's standards, this is not a Tesla or a Lucid. You know, it doesn't do 0 to 60 in 2.1 or 1.9. All right, it's slow, but it's fun. It's fast enough you can shift through those gears, man, and it is fun. And even with the gears that it has, like if I'm going 65 on the highway and I slam on it, it goes. Even in fourth gear, it just goes.
I can hear you when you go, and I'm a quarter mile back with that exhaust. I can. Yeah, with the windows up, I can hear you.
It's the perfect car. It is. It's not super crazy. I mean, it'd be nice if first gear worked a little better. And now second gear is starting to pop out again.
Oh, no.
So I mean, well, it happens. I got it for 20 grand less than what it should have sold for. I expect there's going to be a few hiccups here and there.
For sure.
But we have driven almost 300 miles, which is we're almost a quarter of the way back to Oklahoma. I whooped your ass.
You did.
And and look how beautiful this damn thing looks here. Look how beautiful. Yeah. All right, guys. I guess we're gonna probably eat something and then get back on the road.
Let's do that.
All right.
Yes.
All right, guys. We've put some miles on this old girl. How far are we gone? Like 300 and 400? Almost 400?
I'd say about 400. Yeah.
About 400 miles. This thing's still getting 0 miles a gallon. And where are we?
Oh, I just said it.
Salawanawa?
Sigamunda?
Sigamunda. Well, I don't know. We're at the historic General Store, Route 66. I don't know where we're at. But gas is only $5.44 a gallon, so that's nice. The Chevelle is, I mean, aside from poor gas mileage and the tires are trying to drag me off the road, the tread on these tires is awful, and I'm sure the sidewall's not helping either.
Well, the roads are pretty bad.
The roads are bad.
And I can see you kind of scoot back and forth.
That's not me falling asleep or not paying attention. That's me both hands on the wheel trying not to die.
Yeah.
Every time these tires find a groove or a broken spot, or even cracks, if they're big enough, the tires grab them and follow them. And I'm assuming it's got to be just me. It's just those tires. They're god awful.
Yeah.
Thankfully, I got a cure for that. Got them 18s sitting at the house, gonna be waiting for me, so I can pull these suckers off and put some more traditional, a little more modern tires with a little less of this to them.
You got some new rims too, right?
Yeah, new rims, new tires, 18s.
Okay.
Yeah, they should look real nice. That'll be a different video, but we just checked the oil, and it was about a quart, not quite a quart, just about a quart low. So we threw some oil in it. It seems to be happy. It looks like it was intermittently leaking a tad bit of oil. Not a ton, but a little bit. I saw a little bit of wetness on this inner fender here, like maybe it had slung from the front main seal, would be my guess. But it doesn't look like it's actively leaking now. And we have pushed the hell out of this car too, so it doesn't really surprise me. There's also some oil residue on the back here. I don't know if you could see that. It's not much, but there is some back here. Look at that. As far, I don't see anything actively leaking. Like, I've been under the car, nothing's dripping out of it, so I don't know where it came from, or maybe I hit something in the road.
That's a wonderful thought.
I know better. I'm just saying, maybe. Okay, it's probably just a leak that was in there. But I mean, we had this thing up to like 115 miles an hour, and this thing hasn't been on the road in years, and we're out here drag racing. I mean,
You smoked me. You really did. Yeah.
We held 15.4 gallons, $90, because it was $5.84 a gallon. I think next stop, Gallup, New Mexico. We're almost to Flagstaff. We got what, about an hour?
An hour to Flagstaff.
10 minutes or so to Flagstaff.
You know, if we just turn right, we can go to Los Angeles, according to that sign right there.
That's funny because turning right takes you to Flagstaff also.
Oh.
How do we end up in Flagstaff
How does that work?
and Los Angeles turning
Yeah.
right? The highway must split in two or something.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Okay.
so I think we're going to call it a night in Gallup. So I guess what I'll do is if we make it there, then we'll come back. I'll tell you guys good night, and we'll resume whatever time we wake up in the morning. What is that?
That's your gas mileage now, right? 134 miles
That can't be right.
divided by 15.
8.7? Is it the altitude? Last I checked,
Well, we went through those.
But
Yeah, I don't know.
8.7.
Maybe I didn't hit the.
That's a 2 mile a gallon difference.
Yeah.
And the last time I was racing.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'm going to pretend
Let's-
your math is wrong, Mike.
Okay, it's my
Your math is
calculator.
wrong. Why don't we do this? Let's see if we can get to Gallup, New Mexico, and go to bed.
Yes.
Let's do that. I'm going to go pee behind the store.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, guys. I lied. We didn't get back to you to tell you good night because we didn't get here till 5-ish in the morning. Gallup, New Mexico, right?
Gallup,
Gallup. How high are we in the air right now?
6,384 feet.
He knows all the important
There was a
stuff.
big sign about the whole history of Gallup. Established in 1881, they have the second largest balloon fair in the state. Yeah, they used to film Western movies in the mountains around Gallup.
Well, that makes sense because
With-
this looks
yeah.
like a Western.
John
type.
Wayne and who was the
Yeah.
other guy? Kirk Douglas or somebody? Yeah.
Yeah, I only know John Wayne. I don't know anybody else. The Duke, isn't that what they call him? The Duke?
The Duke?
The Duke. See those drips right there? I don't know if you can see them, but right there's a couple drips. There's some more back there, but those drips are from what I believe is the rear main leaking a little bit on the back and causing it to drip and kind of get on the underside. It's leaking a little bit, to be expected for a car that sat for a long time, and then you go 115 miles an hour on the interstate without giving it a couple thousand miles to, get worn back in. Yeah. Just do it, man. Get her done. Get her done. Guys, we're going to get back on the road. We are averaging 9.7 miles a gallon. That's good. I hope the gas gauges are on. We have to stop every hour to hour and a half tops.
But we're going downhill now, so maybe we'll get a little better.
Right, the gas mileage should go. Yeah, we're past Flagstaff, so now we're going back down. We are past Flagstaff, aren't we? Yeah, Gallup's past Flagstaff. I keep forgetting which direction we're going.
Well, you want to go back the other way. You want to go
I
back
do.
to LA.
I'd love to go back the other way. Then again, I miss my fiance. I'd really like to go home and see her and my stepson. That'd be great too. And get a shower. I'm out of clothes.
Yeah, please.
I have no clothes. I didn't take a shower. I'm not going to hide. I didn't take a shower. I don't care. I just want to go home. All my clothes stink, so taking a shower is kind of pointless anyway. So I'm going to go home and I'm going to take a shower at 2 o'clock in the morning, whatever it is. I'm going home and taking I'm going to take a bath in Epsom salt.
Oh.
I am. I'm going to take
Old
a nice...
school.
Yeah, I'm going to take a nice manly bubble bath. No, okay, it's going to be a bath in Epsom salt. I need it. for the damn leg for doing the clutch, and then no cruise control. You got to actually use these things, these feet.
Yeah.
It sucks.
And the exhaust coming in there, so you kind of smell like exhaust. So yeah.
Thanks. Yeah. We got to find the exhaust leaks and get those squared away, and get the AC hooked up. Look how good this hood closes.
Yeah.
And the doors, like, I wiped this down. Look how shiny this came out just with wiping it down with glass cleaner. This car is going to come out so nice. Look at this door. Look at this. Look. I mean, I barely closed. It's just, that's it.
See, they painted the car, then they put the weather stripping on, which we're new to. We're not used to this.
Yeah. Wow. It almost looks like it was done right.
Yeah.
Normally, these are painted. Purple.
Whatever color.
Green.
Yeah. Yep.
And look how pliable it is.
Yeah.
It's not cracked and rotted out.
Yep.
Stickers that someone didn't tape off and paint through. They actually put new stickers on when they were done. I need to find the original jack and stuff for this so that I really want to. I love this car. I love this car.
You're smiling. Every time I try to pass you, you're smiling.
It is so much fun. The only thing I hate about it is that first gear just... Have you heard it? Have you heard the nasty
I've heard
noise?
it a couple times.
It sounds like something is shattering.
Yeah.
It's scary. It's like, it sounds like something blows itself to pieces. That's not good. So, I don't know. I already priced another transmission if it comes down to that. Another one of these Muncies is like $2,800. Yeah, they're a little steep, but I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
You know, and while the transmission's out, I guess we can address the rear main seal too, right? All right, guys, let's get back on the road. We'll catch up with you. I don't know where we're going to end up next, but we'll see you when we get there. I'll see you when we get there. If we ever get there.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
It doesn't like your suitcase.
My suitcase. If we ever get there. Comment below if you know that song. I guarantee you some of you do. All right, guys. We finally stopped, and it's strange because Mike sends me a text. That's how I know when I need gas. Yeah. He lets me know. My gas gauge, I don't 100% trust it, but Mike will say, hey, we've gone 100 miles or we've gone 120, and then I know it's time to stop for gas. Even though the gas gauge it seems to be working pretty well. It seems pretty accurate. When Mike's texting me, the gas gauge is telling me I should probably stop for gas. This time, however, I didn't even realize how far we'd gone because I'm choking on exhaust fumes. Lightheaded, kind of dizzy.
Just the way you should be when you're driving.
Yeah, that's apparently that's normal. I'm going to have to get this exhaust checked. There's something very toxic happening in the cab. It's bad, but what I found interesting is he messaged me and he said, hey, we've gone 100 miles. That's like my preliminary warning for gas. And I looked down at my gas gauge and it said half a tank. What happened?
Your MPGs went up. That's what happened.
My MPGs did go up. They went from 9.4
to 7
to now it's at
12.5.
12.5. Of course, we are going downhill.
That's my reason.
We're going down the mountain. But what I want to know is that enough? I don't think so. To give me an extra half a tank of gas? I don't think so. I don't think 2.5 miles a gallon equates to half a tank more of gas. So we just stopped and we filled it up and it's full and it's happy. What I think is maybe because this car had been sitting for so long and the gas was kind of stale in it, and the gauge does kind of wander around a little bit. Mm-hmm. I think it's got some corrosion or something on it from sitting. And I think maybe now that it's been up and down so many times, I'm hoping, I'm going to cross my fingers, the gas gauge is right. Because if it is, that means I could get around 200 to 210 miles to a tank of gas.
Which would be much better.
Much better. I'm going to keep my eye on it.
Yeah.
We'll see what's going on. As far as anything else, it is leaking a little bit of oil out from it looks like the front crank seal.
Yeah.
The timing chain cover, that front crank seal, it may be leaking just a little bit. Not badly, but leaking a little bit. Obviously, we're pretty certain the rear main. Did it leave any drops now that we've stopped? Any drops under it this time? Or
look, I learned how to pop the hood.
Yeah, she's got a few drops down there, guys. But nothing major. I'm not gonna sit here and stress out over a few drips here and there. The rest of the engine bay looks really good though, doesn't it?
It looks gorgeous.
She looks good. Good pressure on the cooling system. She's not getting hot or anything, but you can see a little bit of oil that's being slung over here. I don't know how well it's going to come out on video. It's hard to maneuver you guys down here, but you can see that film right there. There's oil over here, and when I look at the front of the timing chain cover, I can see it's wet, so I know that the front seal is leaking. Again, not profusely, but it's just something we're gonna have to keep an eye on. Keep checking the oil, make sure it's full. So far, goodness. And gas, oh my God. I just filled up and gas was like $5.19 a gallon for super unleaded premium 91. I'm so happy.
Better.
It's been $7.19 for as long as I can remember. I'll take $5.19, $2 less.
Because you're running out of Biden stickers.
Shh, that's not me. That's not me. I don't know who's doing that. All right, guys, we are going to grab a bite to eat, and I guess we're gonna get back on the road, and we'll catch up with you later on. Well, guys, I lied. Well, we lied. He lied too. Didn't you lie?
Are you including me?
Tell them that you lied too. It wasn't just me.
How did I lie?
Because we said we were going to come back and tell them how the trip was going, and we didn't.
Yeah.
We just didn't. Look, second night in a row, 5 o'clock in the morning, April 4th. We're not even. You got 2 more hours. God, I need to let you go.
So I'm drinking coffee.
He's like, God, we're gonna get this over with. I gotta ask, from the comfort of this beautiful Porsche,
Yeah.
how did I look in the Chevelle?
Well, you got all the looks.
Well,
You got all the people. They would pass me and pull up next to you, and I could see the brakes, and they were looking at you, and then they'd pull on or you'd pull out, one of the two.
Did you see
Nobody
me race?
stopped to look at this.
Yes, they did. One person.
One person, right when you bought the car.
Right. That
But
counts.
other than that, every time we stop and get gas, someone comes over and talks to you about this.
That's a conversation piece.
Yeah.
And it's not a slouch, even for some old school carbureted car.
Yeah.
It is no slouch. You've seen me race a couple people.
Including this.
And 3 total.
You always win.
And I have not lost yet.
Yeah.
Little BMW decided to screw with me a little while ago, and thankfully I was about to pass out anyway. So I decided, you know what, let's have a little fun. And I let the BMW, I didn't even hit the gas. He was flying up on me, and I waited till he got a little bit ahead of me, then I stomped it, and at 115 miles an hour, I ate him alive.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 115. The ground was wet.
Oh, right.
How did those do?
Okay, as much as I complain about these bias ply style tires, I'm not sure if they really are. I don't know. In the water,
Yeah.
they have got to be the best tires I have ever driven on.
Wet?
Period. Wet.
Really?
On the dry roads, they suck. Okay, on the wet
Okay.
roads, they suck too. Whenever you hit like cracks in the road, like cracks this wide, the tires find them and start following them. So it starts dragging the car all over the road. Then I'm holding the steering wheel trying to drag it back. And it ends up causing you to just do, I'm sure you've seen me doing.
I've seen you swerve.
Yeah. That's not because I'm falling asleep. It's not because I'm tired. It's not because I'm playing on my phone. The car is finding grooves and cracks in the road, and it's just going its own direction. Those tires suck. I'm getting rid of them.
Yeah.
But at 115 miles an hour in the rain, they were great. I lost the rear end when we got off the highway. I, gave it a little vroom, and she came out, and I was able to pull it right back together like it was nothing. So the car is a conversation piece. It gets lots of looks. People always want to stop and talk about it. Thankfully, nobody interrupted this video, because that happens. She is leaking a little bit of oil.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Well, there's evidence
that's
right
just
here.
bugs. See, on camera, that's all you can see.
Okay.
You can't see the film all over, or the film all over. This car's going to need a degreaser from the oil leaking out of that one. Mostly from the rear main. We got first gear popping out of gear pretty regularly, and the tires have got to go. So she's got a few, a few little kinks, but overall, we drove almost 1,500 miles from Los Angeles here. Both of these cars, I want to say, I'm proud as hell of this one. This one I'm super proud of too, but you kind of expect more reliability from a newer car. You're talking about 69. I don't even know how old that is. You're talking about it. Yeah. Well, how old is that, Mike? Happy birthday
That's
to you.
6 years younger than me.
Younger than you. Holy crap. Wow, you're almost my dad's age.
Probably.
And Mike's birthday. Well, you guys will see this after his birthday, but you need to go over to his channel and tell him happy birthday and subscribe to his channel. He'll be 72. Oh, I mean, sorry.
Wow.
He's got a birthday tomorrow. By the time this video comes out, he'll already be in his
40s.
I'm in like, come on now.
Yeah, we're just, a few years apart.
This whole thing would not have been possible without Monkey Wrench Mike. So please, go on over to his channel, subscribe to his channel, leave him a comment on one of his videos, pick his latest video, watch it, leave him a comment and say thank you and happy birthday.
It was a good trip.
It was.
You texted me and you said, I think I found a car for the rally. And I said, where are we going? I didn't know it was Los Angeles.
LA, man.
But it was fun.
And they had great cars. Great cars. Cheap cars.
Yeah.
Cheap. 13 grand for a $33,000 car that made it 1,500 miles.
At 30 miles a gallon.
At 30 miles a gallon. $40,000 for a car that my insurance company picked up immediately and said, we'll go ahead and insure it for 58. All right, 58. I mean, I'm already ahead of the game if a hailstorm comes through, man. I'm going to show you guys how to make $18,000 doing nothing. No, but seriously, this old car, 1969, that's been, I mean, you can see all the crap all over it still. It's been sitting for a long time, and it just hopped on the road besides leaking some oil and getting 10 miles a gallon.
Right.
And the radio stopped working. Aside from those minor issues, she made it 1,500 miles.
At high speeds at sometimes.
And sometimes at very high speeds for an old car like this. Yeah. So I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Guys, we're going to have to bounce up out of here. He's got 2 hours more to drive home. Again, I'm going to say it one more time. Happy birthday, Mike.
Oh, thank you.
And thank you for doing these wild journeys. I have a good time.
I do too. That's why I go. They're fun.
They are fun.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, the LA trip I think was the most fun because the weather was beautiful.
Oh. No snow, no ice, no rain till we got back here.
Temperature was perfect. And the hotel was the Westin Boulevard Tiardi. I don't know how to pronounce Boulevardian or whatever.
Bonaventure?
Bonaventure? Yeah. I don't know what that means. Giant 32-floor hotel. Oh my God.
Yeah.
That was nice. The weather was nice. The people were nice. The food was great. I said the Copart recording, that was all fun. It was the drive home where it became a job.
Right.
It really, I know it seems on video like, oh, just a lot of, no, let me tell you, 2 days of driving until 5 in the morning.
That'll get you.
Lots of caffeine drinks, lots of coffee, lots of energy stuff. Yeah, lots of things go into making these videos. So if you enjoy them, be sure to subscribe to both of our channels, like the video, and drop a comment below. Again, go check out Monkey Wrench Mike. Be sure to tell him happy birthday. How old are you really? He's not gonna tell.
I'm in my 50s.
50s. Yeah, I believe that. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again very soon. We got to get this thing on the lift. We got a new set of wheels and tires already for it. I ordered them before we even got home. Before I even knew if it was going to make it, spent like $2,400 on a set of 18s.
It's going to change the way it looks.
Oh,
too.
yes.
Huge difference.
It better change the way it rides.
It will do
That's
that,
the main thing for me is these have got to go. Yeah. Stay tuned. We're going to get it up in the air. Going to look underneath it. See how good or how bad everything is under it, how bad that oil leak is another thing, and hopefully we can throw some wheels and tires on it, do the first wash, and hopefully get all that faded crap off and make it look good again. The next video should be really, really good, and at some point I think I'm going to pay somebody to come out and do a appraisal on it. Yes, I want to get it appraised after I get the paint correction and everything done and have it looking its best. Stay safe out there, everybody. I look forward to seeing you all again with the Chevelle and the Porsche in the next one.